Cape Town is famous for its epic views and iconic hiking trails. But if you've never ventured beyond the city, you're missing out on some serious gems. Just a couple of hours from the hustle of the mother city lies Greyton, a small town with a big backyard. One weekend, 3 friends and I packed our bags, left the city behind and headed into the mountains to take on the Boesmanskloof Trail, an overnight hike from Greyton to McGregor and back. With everything we needed on our backs, we hiked through lush valleys, crossed rivers, climbed ridges, and ended the day in a remote hiker's hut with views that made it all worth it. The next morning, we did it all again, this time in reverse. 2 days, 4 friends, one unforgettable adventure. This is our story. We packed up our backpacks, loaded the car, and hit the road, leaving Cape Town behind for a quick 2-hour drive to Greyton. Now, if you've never done a road trip through the Western Cape, you're seriously missing out. Rolling hills, open skies, winding mountain passes. South Africa really shows off here. We arrived in Greyton, a little town with cobbled streets, quirky cafes, and the kind of charm that makes you want to stay longer than planned. We grabbed some dinner, wandered the sleepy streets, and rested up, because the next morning we started something a bit more adventurous. We were about to take on the Boesmanskloof Trail, a 14-kilometer hike that connects Greyton to McGregor through a dramatic mountain pass. It's known for its rugged beauty and ever-changing landscapes. We were doing it the old school way, out and back, over 2 days with everything we needed on our backs.
What a wonderful day for an adventure.
Let's do this.
How do you feel, lads and ladies?
Excited.
The weather is dark and glooming. The rain is holding back. But we got Alexis, the god of Valhalla, Thor, the god of thunder. You all keep the weather at bay. Let's do this, guys.
The next morning greeted us with cold air and a soft drizzle. Not exactly postcard weather, but that didn't dampen our spirits. Bags strapped on, boots laced, we stepped onto the trail with a mix of excitement and quiet anticipation. The path gradually climbed, winding through hills and thick vegetation as the town disappeared behind us. It wasn't long before we were completely surrounded by mountains, just us and nature.
The desert of rocks. We're back. Yeah, buddy.
It's looking good.
Another adventure. Ons gaan naar de Bronto.
Ja, dat is so.
We're going up.
Wat is die route so ons gaan ons hier in die vallei of gaan ons
Cheers. Getting closer to the infamous breakfast point. Les still leading the way. Like a trooper. Well done, Breakfast Rock.
The trail challenged us early on with a steady climb, and we stopped at a well-known rest point called Breakfast Rock. A perfect spot for a quick snack and panoramic views, and trust me, those views are worth it.
dark and gloomy. Yeah. Hectic, hè? It's all like klim, moet je weg. Ons. Aan de kant. Is het? Jullie gaan zien? Epicness. Nee, maar hier is ook een, hè? Gaan even was. You're being all natural.
The weather couldn't make up its mind. One moment it threatened to pour, the next we were peeling off layers in the sun. But as we moved deeper into the kloof, the landscape just kept stepping it up. Rivers and streams wound through the valley, and at one point we stumbled upon a beautiful waterfall with a pool so inviting that in warmer weather we'd love to have jumped in.
Ook sê nie vir my of dit 'n mooi waterval is nie. Bigger in weer. Ja, maar. Survive. Kijk, dit is het maar reg. So 'n bietjie gereed. We might be lost. But at least we're lost together.
But nature wasn't done with us yet. Just before the end of the day's trail, we faced our biggest test, a steep, relentless climb to Eagle's Nest, a rustic lodge perched high above the valley.
Here we go, one last big push, one big hill. See they rebuild Eagle's Nest, next time we're going to have to stay there. One big hill left. Let's grind.
That final stretch, brutal. With heavy packs and tired legs, it felt like it would never end. But the road at the top, unreal. A sweeping view of the entire valley, like we were standing on top of the world.
Well done! Bokant gemaakt.
We made it.
Woo! Bokant van die galg. Yes, what a trooper.
But we weren't done yet. We still had a few kilometers to go before reaching our hiker's cottage. And by the time we arrived, the wind was howling, the cold had set in, and we were soaked and exhausted. But none of that mattered. The views were incredible. We dropped our bags, cracked open some cold beers, and got a fire going. One for outside for a braai, and one for inside to warm the room and dry our clothes.
Ja, mast. Als genoeg uit.
Hallo.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Nee, daai laaste uur en 'n half kon maar gelos het hoor.
Nee, ek het
ek het lekker getantrum daar sit.
Ja, amper gehad.
Ek en Liz albei getantrum.
Hallo. Hallo.
Dit was nie kom nie. Want jy sien al die huisies.
The hut was basic, no electricity, no fancy comforts, just a group of friends sharing stories, laughter, and warmth while the wind howled outside. And that simplicity, that's what made it perfect.
So cute.
The next morning we woke up to a golden sunrise spilling over the mountains. It was cold, crisp and quiet, one of those moments where time slows down. We packed up, tightened our boots and retraced our steps back to Greyton. Tired but happy.
Day 2.
Gonna do this. Lekker weer.
Ben dit gaan lê?
Jeez.
Daai 2 is al klaar op pad weg. It took them exactly 10.
As we made our way back to Greyton, my legs were tired, but my mind felt still. There's something about being out there, disconnected from the noise, that reminds you of what really matters. For me, this is what life's about. It's not about the stuff we accumulate
now.
or the screens we stare at. It's about the moments like this, stripped down, simple, just you, some good mates, and the mountains. There's something deeply grounding about carrying everything you need on your back, navigating nature together, sharing meals, laughter, struggles, and building memories that you'll carry with you long after the hike is over. Even if life takes you and your friends in different directions, these kinds of memories stick. They're etched into the trail, into the stories you tell, and into who you are. One thing is for certain, there would be many more adventures to come. If this video resonated with you, it would mean a lot if you liked the video, left a comment and hit subscribe. It helps me get those stories out to people who might need a bit of inspiration to step outside. If you got any suggestions of hidden gems you think I should explore, or what trip I should do next, please drop them in the comments. I'll read them all. Until next time, keep exploring and thanks for watching.